Welcome back. So look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just shot up right back to $97,000. 97.5. This was the level we hit a few days ago, right? And it does seem like Bitcoin is still climbing. This is a day, yes, a day before that big FOMC press conference that is coming up. But it's not just Bitcoin. As you can see on the side here, all the alts have turned green. The futures market for tomorrow have also turned green. So what is going on? Well, if you're looking at a prediction for tomorrow, it's still 1.8% chance for a cut. So it's not like the markets think that Fed Chair Powell is going to do a surprise cut, although there's a 1.8% chance. And if he does, get ready. Tomorrow is going to be like a plus 3,000 Dow day. But I don't think that's the reason. The reason why everything started pumping is because of this. And this is the reason why the markets have been rallying for the last few weeks. It's because everyone anticipates that there will be some kind of deal made between US and China, because what's happening right now is just unsustainable. All the reciprocal tariffs, 145, 125, all this that's happening is not good for either side. So it's been reported today, officially, okay, both sides are going to come together and talk. So there's been rumors that China is struggling, even though they're playing hardball and playing it cool, saying, you know, we don't need to talk, we can sit this out. But China has their own problems. They had it before, and all the tariff stuff has made it worse. And same thing with the US, we have our own problems too, and we don't want our shelves to be empty. So both sides want to come to some kind of agreement. So after this came out, it did seem like everything started going up. The futures market for tomorrow, Bitcoin, everything started going up, right? This is ahead of tomorrow's big FOMC meeting. So that's good. Also, this came out recently too, earlier today, where Trump said that India has already agreed to eliminate all tariffs on US goods. So it does seem like there are some things happening behind the scenes, even though we really haven't seen a real deal made. But the biggest one people want to see is the one with China, right? And if this gets done sooner than later, markets will rally, right? Now, besides this, there are other good news, okay? The very first state, New Hampshire, have now passed their strategic Bitcoin bill. There are a lot of other states trying to get this passed. There were a few I covered this morning that either retracted or the governor declined it. But this very first in the nation that has a strategic Bitcoin reserve, okay? So good for New Hampshire. And there will be many others that will follow. Okay, so great news. Great news indeed. And of course, we have others that are still purchasing, right? Kohler purchased another 4 million. We have another new company, Thumbs Up, a public trade company that is raising $500 million to buy more Bitcoin. And Saylor today gave some keynote speech telling Microsoft to spend their $100 billion to go buy Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time before they do. And all tech companies out there, all major corporations, hey, maybe even Berkshire Hathaway, I covered that this morning. They have enough cash, over $1/3 trillion. They have enough cash to buy 18% of the supply, assuming that Bitcoin doesn't jump up substantially. If they tried, I mean, just read the room, right? There are so many good things happening, and this is no time to be bearish. This is time to be accumulating. I've been telling you guys this. Bitcoin is limited. It's scarce. And the big boys continue to load up. I show you the ETF inflows. BlackRock continues to accumulate. These guys are not going to stop. Okay? But here's the thing. Bitcoin dominance have been going up. I think you guys know that. We're really close to 100,000. We're not that far off. But if you compare the dominance to, let's say, the last last cycle, 2021, we're getting up there. We're above 65% now. Last cycle, the peak, we only got to 71%. So we're really close. This is the reason why alts have not been doing so well. But the thing is, last cycle and the previous ones before, when we hit that peak, Bitcoin dominance started coming down. And then the alts started doing well. Are we going to see the same thing this cycle, right? A lot of people are waiting for altcoin season. Are we going to see altcoin season? Well, I don't know. I think we will get some form of altcoin season. There are so many fantastic projects out there besides Bitcoin, but I think we have to be selective. You have to pay attention to the ones, the chains, the projects that have a lot of activity, a lot of support, great community development, and so forth, right? You got to pay attention. I don't think we're going to be in the same kind of altcoin season like previous times. Like here's an example. Adidas launches NFTs, but which chain did they select? They decided to select Sui, right? Sui is one of those chains that has a lot of momentum right now, a lot of excitement, a lot of support. In fact, I missed this, but Raoul Paul actually said this last week that he allocated almost all of his personal capital into Sui. Raoul Paul was a big Solana supporter, huge Solana supporter last cycle. And it seems like he has now converted to Sui. He was speaking at Basecamp. I was there. I missed out on this. So that tells you something. He believes, right? And I believe Sui, among others, they have a lot of things going on, right? And these are the ones that will probably do well and excel in this altcoin season once it comes. So that's it, guys. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. So make sure you tune in 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see where this push carries us. Right now, this this momentum is pretty good. But tomorrow's FOMC meeting, right? That press conference, and normally speaking, leading up to it, we get some volatility. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see what Powell says tomorrow. Okay? So smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Have a good night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.